Hi and welcome to another gaming video, and in today's video I want to talk about the state of Dreamcast emulation on the PlayStation Vita. So this is my PlayStation Vita. It's a slim model, it's modded. I've got a 256 gig micro SD card in, and for well, I've got RetroArch there, but I don't use that. I haven't set it up properly yet. But for Dreamcast emulation, I use Flycast, and I've been checking this out recently with a bit of mixed results. I've got a few games here which I will be looking at. So Sonic Adventure, Shadow Man, and Crazy Taxi. And I do also have the Doom Collection port, which is like a homebrew port. So like I said, I've had mixed results with Dreamcast emulation on the Vita. So we're going to load up. Actually, no, we're not. Like I said, it is modded. And to get the best out of Dreamcast emulation, you need to overclock your Vita. So to do that, you need to install PSV shell. That can be done via auto plugin. So if you go into auto plugin, find it, install it, it will be there. We'll just quickly show you that. So auto plugin, I've already installed it, but it will be on the list. It's a PSV shell a plugin. So let's have a look, see if we can find it. Right, so just quickly, there it is. It's called PSV shell by Electri. So you install that, it'll do what it needs to do. Then you can reboot your Vita. And the plugin will be installed. To access the plugin, you hold down the select and down, or down and select. It's a bit tricky sometimes to. There we go. Select and up. That will bring up the menu, and this bit here where it says CPU, you can go up to that and change that. But more on that later. You can change it up to 500. So I'm going to leave that set at 333 at the minute. To make that a little bit smaller, you press select and down. That is running in the background. So let's just check out Flycast. So I've got some games that are on the Vita, namely these games. So you've got on here, you've got Crazy Taxi, Doom Collection, Shadow Man, and Sonic Adventure. Let's check out Sonic Adventure. So this is with default settings. So it does load. You will need to find a Dreamcast BIOS for Flycast, but that's easily available online. I love the Dreamcast, but I would love to play it in portable mode. So as you can see, it's loading up Sonic Adventure. And with the default settings, this is what you're faced with. Well, this is what I'm faced with anyway. So the audio is extremely choppy. You can see that that's not running at full speed. It's very slow. Until you get to this point, and then audio is absolutely fine. So that is awful. And then it gets to this point and doesn't go any further. Really is quite annoying. So, and it kind of locks up Flycast. So I'm going to have to come out of that and load it again. And we'll check out a different game. And we'll check out a bit of Crazy Taxi. and see how that goes. Okay, so it's loaded. Got no sound yet. Oh, there you go.
Come on over, have some fun with Crazy Taxi.
Little choppy sound there, but not too bad. Oh, it is bad.
Crazy Taxi.
Can we see if we can actually get into some
Let's have some fun.
into some game mode?
You have 3 crazy minutes.
So that is awful. And it's a shame because it looks as if it will run. I mean, the Flycast emulator, as far as I can tell, is the best version.
Alright, let's get it on.
Alright. Graphically, it looks fine.
It's time to make some crazy money. Are you ready? Here we go.
Okay, I can't drive for some reason. He's responding to the stick, but nothing seems to want to make him drive. And I've been through, let's get out of that, I've been through the Flycast settings to try and see if it's a setting in there. Let's check out Shadow Man, another game that I've got loaded on here. Nope, that one has crashed altogether. So the last one to try on sort of default settings is the Doom collection, which is a homebrew sort of front end for all the different Doom games. There we go, so they are loaded in there. Now this should run. I've run Doom on the Vita and it runs absolutely fine. But this is the Dreamcast version of Doom running on a Vita. And we've got choppy sound there again and quite sluggish gameplay. That is really slow, choppy audio. Control wise, I mean, it seemed to move around okay. I wouldn't say it's the quickest. And you can see some graphical glitches there as you're spinning around. So, as it stands, it's not a fantastic way to play Dreamcast games, but like I did say, I have put in the overclocker, the PSV shell, so if we can activate that, there it is, and you'll see that it says 333 megahertz. We can take that up to 444 and 500, and if we save that, that should put the Vita into a 500 megahertz CPU. That should increase things. So let's just right, we'll leave that running up in the corner there. So it will tell you CPU usage and frames per second, and then run a Flycast, and we'll have a bash at Sonic Adventure. The game that I seem to have had the most luck with, and see if performance has improved. So 333 megahertz up to 500 megahertz. It's a big difference. As you can see, the frame rate dipping. But CPU is only sitting at about 11%. Please someone tell me if I'm reading that wrong. And we have still got very choppy audio and video playback. I don't think that has made any difference. Let me just make sure. Nope. Cannot. See, no, mine seems to have dipped back to 333 megahertz, and I cannot, for the life of me, get that to stay there. Oh, hang on. So if you put that up to 500, it automatically knocks it down. Alright, so if I come out of that and then bring it up again, it's sitting at 400 megahertz. So has that made any difference to playback? No. No, it hasn't. It's still slow, it's still sluggish, and the audio is extremely choppy. That is still awful. So if I come out of that and just bring up PSV shell again. Oh, right, it's sitting at 500 megahertz. So as you can see, well, emulation for the Dreamcast on the PlayStation Vita is very hit and miss. Some games don't work at all, some games are really bad. I'm just going to check out Crazy Taxi now that that looks like that is set at trying to get there. Right, it's now set at 444 megahertz. I didn't change that. But we'll check out Crazy Taxi and see if that has improved that one. I know I got no controls, but we might be able to see if it's improved speed or the sort of emulation quality. So it's really is quite disappointing because I would love.
Hey, come on over, have some fun with Crazy Taxi.
That sounded fine. But that isn't. Although I think, apart from the choppy audio, I think the graphics and the speed of the game, or this intro video anyway, is better. I mean, that's fairly smooth gameplay. Video.
Crazy Taxi.
But
Party time, let's have some fun.
I think even the menus are running smoother.
Crazy minutes.
But I couldn't get the game to play because the controls didn't seem to work. So it's quite annoying. I absolutely love the Dreamcast and would love to be able to play it on the Vita, or at least in portable mode.
Easy money, are you ready? Here we go.
Now, we can change gear, so something is working there. I've checked the button mapping. I definitely think they're sort of smoother at least. Anyway, so the state of Dreamcast emulation on the PlayStation Vita is not fantastic. If anyone knows why I'm getting such poor, if there's a reason why I'm getting such poor gameplay, maybe there's a setting, maybe I shouldn't be using Flycast, but that is it. I've just tried Sonic Adventure, Shadow Man wouldn't even load, and Crazy Taxi, and the Doom Collection, and it's unplayable. All of them are unplayable. Flycast picks up the ROMs, it picks up the BIOS, it picks up everything else. I've tried the overclocking of the CPU, which is now sitting at 500 megahertz. If there's something else I need to be doing, then can someone let me know? Because I would really like to get it running on here. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go and buy some kind of emulation machine that can run Dreamcast games, like something like an Ambinic or a Retroid Pocket. So there you go. Dreamcast emulation on the PS Vita is not fantastic. I've tried various games, I've tried some different settings, I've tried Flycast, and it just, that's it. It's not fantastic. So yeah, if you've got some suggestions or I'm doing something wrong, then please let me know. But if I'm not, then that is Dreamcast on a PS Vita. Link, like, subscribe, enjoy.